Hello everyone and welcome. This reading is going to be for Sagittarius. So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius or you are a Sagittarius, welcome. Okay guys, so we're gonna start with what you need to know as well as what you can expect from the situation and possible outcome. Okay, let's see. So what does Sagittarius need to know, please? What does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know? Okay. Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Okay, Sagittarius. So it looks like there is someone here that would like to exchange something with you. Could be a conversation with this Queen of Swords. But with the Page of Cups in reverse, it's not a nice one. Or someone is just not willing to tell you how it is. So this does deal with having to bring forth something that needs to be brought out. Something that someone has to come clean about. It's like something here needs to be set right. But with the Three of Swords here, the damage is still there. This hasn't been addressed, although it should be addressed, but someone here is more or less keeping their distance. It doesn't have to be another city or state, but it could be like, you know, you guys are just in separate bedrooms or a friendship situation in your own houses, but there is something here about acknowledging that there needs to be a certain exchange, but not willing to come forward and have this discussion because it's not going to sit right with someone. The Page of Cups in reverse here is giving me like someone here just feels really hurt, and if they were to say what they wanted to say, it wouldn't be nice at all. The damage is still there because of this distance, but there's something here that does need to be brought forward, but someone here doesn't necessarily have the right words to say it. Okay, to express it. Alright, so tell me about this Queen of Swords, please. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. The Hierophant for... This could be a family thing for some of you. Or some type of commitment. Hierophant, Knight of Swords, and Two of Wands. So this conversation is not going to happen anytime soon. It's like, with the Knight of Swords in reverse, I want to say that they want to come forward and say what they have to say, but there is hesitancy here. It's like they're still keeping their distance because they're still trying to figure out how to go about it. So maintaining the distance is the best thing they can do because they don't necessarily have the right choice of words to come towards you and be like, hey, this happened. So it does feel like a very blocked off energy right now, but it does seem like someone here is really hurt because there was something insensitive here that was exchanged, or someone here just felt like let down by somebody. So at this moment, there is an energy of someone just not having the right words to approach a connection and say how it is because of the mean things that could come out. Like someone here is aware that they're just not ready for this confrontation. Someone here wants to do things the right way. They don't want to go all crazy with this. Okay, tell me about this Six of Pentacles, please. Tell me about this Six of Pentacles. Thank you for the messages so far. 10 of Swords. It's like on both sides. It looks like there's sabotage from each one. It's like one person is really in their head trying to understand, and then the other's just kind of like cold about it. Or actually, I want to say both of you are feeling like that. Cold and hurt. So from both sides, it's like one person could be saying, oh, it is what it is. And then the other person is like still like, man, I wish I could say something about this. But again, there's too much pain already done. Like the damage was done. And this person, and there is a person here, Sagittarius, that feels like that's all they can see right now. So they're not willing to come forward and be like, hey, this hurt me. No, it was something that happened too often that it finally the straw broke the camel's back, and they just decided to not deal with it. It's not completely closed out because again, there is the distance here, but someone here is really just done. Tell me about this page of cups, sorry, reverse, please. Thank you for the messages so far. Okay, so someone here would like to put this to rest, but the truth is someone here is really not happy. There is a disappointed energy I feel from somebody that was just let down. It was, whatever happened here was a total letdown for somebody. It was like, no matter how many opportunities someone was giving, it was always reciprocated in disappointment. And someone here regrets having invested time into something like that, because now they're seeing something in a different light now that they haven't before. So it has someone in like a very pissed off energy. Someone here is upset. They're not happy about something, which is why they don't necessarily have the right words to confront the situation, because it's like, what's the point? There's just disappointment after disappointment. Like, there's nothing more to this. Like, if I just keep getting into this, all I'm going to experience is letdown. So with the Four of Swords here, it's like someone here knows on their mind that these things just keep on happening. And the more they keep happening, the more someone gets into this headspace of wanting to distance themselves. Let's see here. Oh, I already clarified. Okay, so let's see. So what was this disappointment related to? What was this disappointment related to for Sagittarius? What was this disappointment? Let's see, 7 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. For some of you, it could have been a work situation, and 5 of Cups again. So someone here is really disappointed. So this thing that happened could have been related to work. For some of you, it could have been like a coworker of some kind, but it really had to do with wanting to make something work. Someone here really put in the efforts or something. It was like they would give in all this energy, all this effort, concentration, attention. Whenever someone reached out to you, Sagittarius, or vice versa, you were always there. You were always willing to be there, or you were willing to put in as much focus, but it kept leading to some type of fights. So there was always like some type of fights that only reassured someone that this wasn't getting anywhere. You may have thought that this was something for the long term, you know, like you held on to what you needed to hold on to make this work. You dealt with all the responsibilities And it turned out to be successful to a certain extent. But with the 5 of Pentacles, it's like you felt like no matter how much you invested, things never worked out in your favor. It's like you were confident about it, but there's always these fights, all these discussions, and you're not necessarily willing to deal with that. So this discussion here, or this falling out, could have had to do with someone putting in effort into a connection regardless of the fights that were happening. But it's like the more it kept happening, the more this person felt like they couldn't give anymore. It was just all this emotional. It led to someone feeling just emotionally drained, not knowing what else to do anymore. Let's see here. Tell me about this 8 of Pentacles, please. Okay, the Lovers. So, although there was the intention of trying to make this work, because maybe with this Queen of Cups here, it was something that really mattered to you. You cared about it, you loved it, you understood it. But things kept coming in the middle all the time. There were things that kept meddling in, and it could be these fights. What were these fights related to? The Emperor. So maybe someone here, maybe there was like a power struggle, or someone felt like they had more power than the other. We have the Empress under the deck here. So maybe, although there was the intention of starting fresh after every fight or after every disagreement, something else happens unexpectedly where a person just starts feeling like, okay, this isn't what I wanted. So it feels like there could have been a power struggle in a connection, or maybe someone felt like they had more authority, but that was where the fights usually would stem from. Okay, maybe someone felt like they were better than the other, along those lines. Tell me about this 5 of Cups. Temperance. But still someone tried to do their best to make it work, to try to meet in the middle. Regardless of the disappointments, rejection, someone here still stayed calm to try to make something work with this 6 of Wands here. Okay, so what can Sagittarius expect from this situation? What can Sagittarius expect from this situation, please? Thank you for the messages so far. Okay, thank you. 7 of Swords, 3 of Wands, and 9 of Pentacles reversed. Expect someone, Sagittarius, to have a very selfish energy. Someone here is just going to be really thinking about themselves, still maintaining their distance, not really secure in what they want to approach you for, or you to them. And with the 7 of Swords here, they're still going to tiptoe around a subject. It's like if you try to confront them about it, like, hey, where'd you go last night? They'll probably say like, oh no, I was home, but they really weren't. There's someone here who is still not willing to address something. They're not willing to be honest about it because they're not really sure how to go about it within themselves. They're still kind of waiting for the right time, but they're also waiting and seeing if the investment is worth it because of all the disappointments that have been happening. And truth is, it's really like discouraging them even wanting to be in the connection. Okay, tell me about this 9 of Pentacles, please. King of Cups reversed. Someone can't control how they feel right now. Someone is very angry. Emotions all over the place. Like someone here is just not ready to address this. So you can see that maybe this person, Sagittarius, or you may decide to keep your distance. Tell me about this 7 of Swords. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Someone here just doesn't have something to bring to the table at the moment. There's nothing solid, stable that could come out of this. For the moment, this person is going to remain trapped on their mind, possibly overthinking the situation, blocking themselves off, rather than giving this attention for them to heal. Someone here needs to heal, but they're blocking themselves from that. So I expect someone to still tiptoe around the fact of the matter because they're not secure within themselves. They're not necessarily able to control how they feel about the situation at this time, and don't necessarily have the right words to present you with. So it's going to take a long while before this person even comes clean. Tell me about this Three of Wands. Thank you. Knight of Cups reverse. So it's really going to take a long time. We have the two slowest knights here. So not only is someone in their feelings at this moment, but they just are not in a stable position to even approach this situation. This person may be at a distance from you, but it looks like things are going good for this person. But regardless of whatever could be going good for them with this Nine of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Ten of Cups, there's still something they're hiding here with the Moon that they're still like all over the place about, but again, not willing to address. They just don't see the investment being worth it right now. Okay, and what is the possible outcome for Sagittarius in this situation, please? What is the possible outcome for Sagittarius and this situation, please? What is the possible outcome for Sagittarius and this situation? Thank you. King of Pentacles reverse, High Priestess, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. So for the outcome, it looks like you will get some type of message, or you may get to have the opportunity to address a certain situation. Could be you or whoever this reading resonates with, but someone here has something to say, and it looks like they're going to have the opportunity to say it. But again, there is going to be secrets hidden. Someone here is still going to hold back expressing a choice that they want to make, because with the King of Pentacles here reversed, it's like they don't want to lose this comfort that they feel. Someone here feels stable where they're at, although it isn't stable at all with this King of Pentacles reversed. There's someone here who's just really bad with money, or they are like they overspend or don't make enough, but they're, or maybe even within themselves, they're not stable within themselves. There's things that they need to address. But nevertheless, this person just doesn't have the strength to express this secret here, because it may expose something that is going to mess up the dynamic of a connection, if that makes sense. So let's clarify here. Okay, so Page of Pentacles, please. What is this Page of Pentacles? Thank you. The Fool. It looks like someone here is going to take a risk and let you know, or you'll let them know about something that you don't necessarily understand, but you do feel like there's something here that needs to be addressed that is getting in between a connection. The High Priestess, please. Knight of Wands reversed. Someone here just doesn't want to admit that things are not stable. Someone here is cheating themselves from the truth And the truth of the matter is, there is a connection here that is just not working anymore. It is not working, and someone here needs to take the risk to get away. But it's like someone here is also having a hard time moving into something new and fresh because of how comfortable they may feel within this connection. Although it isn't stable, there is a person here who wants to believe that it is stable. But again, they're cheating themselves from the truth, fogging up their mind because of the fear of missing out. Someone here fears missing out from a connection that they feel is stable, but there's too much negativity attached to it already. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. The Chariot. Yeah, it's like someone here just believes that things will get better. They're willing to be patient, but it's like disappointment after disappointment. No matter how much someone wants to overcome something here, it's not possible. And again, there is that power dynamic here, that someone here feels like they have more authority than the other, which sometimes leads to these disagreements. But in the outcome, someone here just still doesn't want to be honest with themselves about a connection, regardless of all the downs that have happened. I mean, there's ups and then there's downs. But it looks like from this spread here that there is a lot more negative than positive. But someone here just wants to believe that everything will be okay. But it's more like of a naive mindset at this point. Okay, alright, so any last messages for Sagittarius and this situation, please? Any last messages for Sagittarius and this situation, please? Thank you for the messages so far. Okay. So we have long road, great distance, long wait, patience, slow growth, development, pathways, long-term planning, nature, years. So someone here just has a lot of patience regardless of everything that happens in this connection. Regardless of the disappointment, someone here still overcomes them with the hope of things working out themselves along the way. But how much can someone really take, right, Sag? Routine, daily tasks, patterns, planned, consistent, predictable, unchanging, fixed, rigid, accustomed, uninterpreted, steady. This is that comfortable energy I was telling you about. It's like someone here sees the truth of the matter and still tries to cheat themselves into believing or trick themselves into believing that no, like this is okay, like this is how things are supposed to be, when you know very well things are not supposed to be this way. And seduction, passion, pleasure, temptation, beauty, attraction, chemistry, flirting, play, sexual intrigue, mating, dance. So, I mean, I do see the Knight of Wands here in reversed under the Emperor with the Lovers and the Fool. So there is someone here who possibly has a physical attraction in the connection, which is why this has been able to go as long as it has. But if this isn't like a sexual attraction thing, this is a connection where someone here is just like a bad influence on the other, to where like this is the type of person that like goes out to places that they shouldn't go out, but it's fun, you know? Kind of like that energy. Okay, alright, Sagittarius, so this is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me here, and remember, this is only advice. I'm sorry if I sounded very aggressive at some point, but it's just something that I had to read and I had to let you guys know. Have a good day.